Being an adult is scary. You have to have a job, pay bills, visit your in-laws, and lie about being busy so you can procrastinate all of those things. You take on a lot of responsibilities that you didn't have when you were a kid, and also now you can't eat cereal, which sucks. It really just sucks. You begin to gain a desire to go back and become a kid again. Or maybe you could just shrink down and hide from all of your responsibilities. This idea brought to you by Side Camera, all of the best angles from the worst angle. Shrinking down isn't a possibility in our world unless you're making fun of short people, because that's just low. But there are a ton of games in which you get shrunk down to microscopic size, and today I want to talk about them, but don't worry, I'll keep it short. Sorry, I'll stop. Today, let's talk about video games where you are very small. One of the best ways to contextualize being small in video games is to steal ideas, and also maybe the shrink ray. The idea heisted in most games is that of the Toy Story story, as many video games elect to shrink the player into a toy as they interact with the childhood spaces around them. The best of the becoming a toy games is of course It Takes Two, which sees you shrunk down as a doll as you look to mend your marriage, meaning that even at miniature size you can't hide from the biggest problem of all: marital strife. It Takes Two transforms its world to make your journey feel a lot more magical. Every area reveling in childlike wonder, from the mystically scientific space section to the fantastical medieval kingdom. All the areas take you back to your childhood and let you play out your toy fantasies. But toy games run rampant, from battling as a toy in Hypercharge to racing a toy car in the aptly named Toy Cars. Heck, even Toy Story, yeah, the one from before, has a few of their own games, like Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue, which my dad loved when I was a kid. Playing as a toy offers up both childhood nostalgia and also the small stature needed to hide from all of your problems, except for of course marital strife. You can never hide from that. But what if you want to stay human and still shrink down? Grounded is a good way to stay down to earth both physically and metaphorically as you run around your backyard at miniature scale, discovering how you got into this situation and also seeing how giant a soda can would look. Holy crap! Surviving in a miniature form allows you to better understand the rich ecosystems that take place on a small scale, encountering things which normally seem harmless but are now transformed into world-dominating spectacles. The miniature world of Grounded is your oyster, but remember, at this scale an oyster would be terrifying, so the game is similarly scary. But since being a human kind of sucks, there are also games where you play as a small animal. In Hollow Knight you are a bug, but the world is kind of sized to your scale. In Ori, you are an Ori, but the world again is sized to your scale. And in Untitled Goose Game, you are an evil, ravenous goose, and that's all I wrote. While you can shrink down as an animal, the worlds are often catered to your size rather than making you feel miniature. And also, I already made a video about playing as an animal, so maybe, I don't know, just go watch that. Becoming small is a great way to hide from your responsibilities, and if it isn't, I have nowhere else to hide. Games which allow you to become small can exploit our nostalgia and show us worlds we otherwise can't see from our normal human bodies. They offer up unique forms of gameplay and exploration as they enlarge spaces and reveal creativity. The making of these games must have been a tall order, but these developers didn't shrink when the moment arose.